Hello, in this demo, we are going to learn about validate triggers. We can have a validate triggers at item level, at record level, at the block level, and at the form level. So in this example, first we will create a block, and then in the block for a particular item we will create when validate item trigger, and at the record level we will create when validate record trigger. So let's start. First let's create a form by clicking this green plus button. So this is the form name. Let's give it name as validate trigger example. Now let's create a data block. Go to the data block wizard. Next we want which table. So here we will take employee table. Click OK. Select all the available columns. Next, if you want to give data block name, you can give, or by default it will be the table name. Next and finish. So data block wizard completes. Now layout wizard. Next, then all the items we want to see on the canvas. Next. If you want to give frame name, let's give the frame name employee information. Click next and finish. So in this way our block and all the items are here. Now what we will do, we want to check if the user give a employee number which is already present in the database. He will get a message, and then he will not able to go for the next item. Means first of all he will have to give the unique number. Now just right click on the employee number, a smart trigger, and now we want when validate item. Generally based on the item type you will get the predefined triggers already. If they are not there, you can go for the others and you can see all others triggers. Or if you don't remember the name, just write here in the clause, and in this find button you will be able to find when related with all the triggers which is having when keyword. So when validate item, click OK. Now here in the PLSQL editor we are going to write the code for the block. Here we want to first check the number of count of particular employee. Suppose here users gives 7788. So this number 7788, it is already present. So in the count we will get 1. So we want that if count is equals to 1, user will not able to insert that employee number. He have to give some other number. So let's first declare a variable. Let's give it name as vCount, which should be of number data type, and let's begin. So first of all we want to select the number of rows into vCount from employee table, where employee number is equals to, now from employee block, employee number column. So whatever user will give, that value will come here. Okay, and then we will get the count of that employee number. If it is 1, means that record is already present. Now we will get the vCount in this variable, the number of records, the number of records which is already available. If it is 1, then we want to raise the form trigger failure. Let's write the code. If vCount is equals to 1, then we want to show the message the employee number already exists. Please give any other unique number. Now what we will do, we will raise form trigger failure, means the control will be at the employee number column, and then user have to give the unique value. And if this is not the case, if user give a unique value, so we can write else, just give the message that you have give the unique number, the employee number does not exist, you, okay, that's it. And if, and then and the code, let's compile it. It is successfully compiled, and now we will run the form. Now here we are having the trigger, even you can see in the message, whatever message we have written already will come here. Now there is a employee 7934. Let's give this value, which is already present, 7934. Now when my cursor will move to next item, the trigger will fire. You can see that here in this line the message will be displayed. What it is doing, performing when validate item trigger on the field. Okay, now here the employee number already exists, please give any other unique number. Now if I'll give 2121, which is not present, there will be no error and you will get the message also. Now it is performing again when validate item trigger, the number does not exist. Great. Now let's give a username, any job, manager, let's give the 7788 as a manager number, hire date 15th March 15, salary, and commission nothing, department number 10. Let's execute, and we want to save, yes, so one record will be inserted, one record applied and saved. Even if you want to see, you can get the information, we have inserted 2121, so we are able to see it. So this is how we have created when validate item trigger. Now what we want that if a user insert value for the salary which is greater than 9,000 and for the department 20, means for the department 20, if salary is greater than 9,000, that row will not insert, only for department 20. So what we will do, both the columns we want to check, we want to validate both the columns simultaneously together actually. So what we will do, we will write trigger at the block level. Let's create the trigger, and which type of trigger it will be, if you are not able to find, just write when keyword, and then we are having this when validate record trigger, when validate record trigger, click OK, and now here we will give the condition. What condition we want to give? See, we want to check if the employee block salary is greater than 9,000 and employees block department number is equals to 20. If these two conditions are true, then it will give a message, you cannot give salary greater than 9,000 in department 20. Please give less salary than 9,000. Okay, so this is the message, and now we want to and now we will write raise form trigger failure, so that process will not complete, user will not able to insert the data, that particular row, that record, or we can say, and if, and then, and the block. Let's compile it. If it is okay, let's see, we are having error. What is the error? The error is form trigger failure. We just missed the keyword L. Okay, now let's compile it again. It is compiled successfully. Now let's compile the form and run it. So my item trigger, when validate item trigger, will work on employee number, and then my when valid record trigger will work for these two columns. Now let's give a unique number for employee. Okay, no issues. Even you will be able to see the message, employee number does not exist, so this is right. Let's give a name, and then job, any manager number, hire date, salary. Now we will give salary greater than 9,900, which is greater than 9,000, so we will give department number 20. Now my when validate record trigger will fire, because here we are giving salary which is less, greater than 9,000, and department 20, which is not allowed. Let's insert, let's click on the execute query. The trigger will fire. Please acknowledge the message. So it is just giving you, it is prompting you, when validate record trigger is fired, click. Now you can see the message, you cannot give salary greater than 9,000 in department 20, please give less salary than 9,000. So if I'll give department number 20, if I'll make it department number 20, this will insert one record without any problem. Do you want to save? Yes, and then you can see one record applied and saved. If you want to see that record, let's click, and then you will be able to see the employee number, what we have just inserted. It is inserted now. You want to see the record, let's clear the form, execute. So 4215, this user now we have inserted. So this is how you can use validate trigger. Thank you.